In my view, what's valuable about studying astrology and learning the language of astrology, developing the skill to understand our natal chart, is that it primarily offers us this invitation to shift our cosmology, our reference point of reality, to one of randomness and disorder and almost this perpetual adversity that we might hold with life, where it feels like we're fighting something. It shifts from that into something higher, something greater than our maybe limited personal understanding. That there is a harmony, there's a truth to our lives that is a part of the cosmos. Like there's something going on here, and it's not necessarily what we're thinking or what we're seeing or how we're interpreting. So it always sort of invites this space to see, maybe I don't see things clearly. Maybe I don't have the full picture. In a way, studying astrology is a path of forgiveness, because for me at least, it's constantly showing me that there is an unfolding of the cosmos within and without, because there's no separation. And that this intelligent design is impersonal. It's happening. I'm a part of it. I am one with it. I am dancing with it. So it's always sort of inviting me to let go of whatever fixed holding, whatever strong patterns I might be holding on to that are creating this very limiting and narrow and painful reality. When I first began studying astrology, I actually had that intuition that, wait, if this stuff is real, if astrology is a real thing, then, well, it's like there's so many implications there, right? It's kind of like saying, if you accept that fairies are real, then you can't say like, well, yeah, but angels aren't real or aliens don't exist. Once you open the door to something that maybe has otherwise been perceived as magical or, not really rational, once you accept one thing, you're going to have to let go of all those other yeah buts. It opened the door for me. Once I internally acknowledged astrology is real, it also opened the door to realize that there must be something to this life that is far greater, far more intelligent, far wiser than what I understand, and then what all the other people who are talking about astrology seem to understand. And that was one of my disillusioning experiences when I was a young man studying astrology and buying lots of books. In my early 20s, I was just really enthusiastic and took a few classes and found that there's a lack of appreciation for the mystery, for this greater truth that astrology, in the fact of it being a real thing, must be implying. It's almost like the mystery became a very concrete and crystallized answer. So people are talking about astrology the same way they're talking about the weather, or the same way they might be talking about, personality types and theories of different archetypes in life. And I actually felt really sad and really disheartened for a while. And I went on my own journey with acknowledging that I really wanted to know everything and I really wanted to understand the meaning of life, and this disillusionment that really happened for me when I realized that I never will. I'll never arrive at a full comprehension, And I'm not going to go into my personal story, but what I wanted to share is that there's always been this knowing that there's something deeply true that we can find in astrology that says something about who we are and about what life is, and that I've never been interested in settling for anything descriptive, anything that just says this is what it's like, anything that takes us away from the present moment unfolding and discovery of reality, which is always in the present moment. Like this truth, reality, who we are is always something we find when we abide and explore with curiosity the nature of now. And when something becomes a box, it's now in the past. It's a construct that we've decided upon. And I'm always very mindful within myself. When I catch it, I'm like, oh, this is what's happening. When that box has manifested, right? When I've crystallized thought or an idea and it's become route. Like if I'm teaching about the evolutionary state, or if I'm teaching about Pluto, all these things that I've taught about, dozens of times at this point. The moment it becomes just a thing that I know, it's no longer authentic. And if I'm looking at a chart, if I'm connecting with a chart, my prayer sincerely is to experience my own healing. Because healing happens when we live in the moment. Healing happens when we're open to find out more of the truth. And what's revealed in this person's chart and the beauty and the power that I see in them also is an opening that happens inside of me. But when I see something or someone and I'm just like, I know what that is, I'm cutting off something in myself. My connection to the cosmos, my connection to the power and the vastness of this present moment. I deprive myself of that. So as I continue to share these videos, I'll be speaking about astrology and following my own inner guidance to be offering quality information about astrology. So this is available, and for those that want to study this and explore this, I will be making more opportunities available down the road to work with me in more deep ways. So I hope you will enjoy, and my prayer is to stay in the present, to stay in this unfolding discovery of what is this? What am I?